Hi, this is Crystal with Navajo Now, and I'm glad you can join me today because I'm going to show you a really interesting piece of software that you can use if you're learning a language, and more especially if you're learning the Navajo language. There's a lot of programs out there that other people are using for other mainstream languages like Spanish, German, Chinese, Japanese. But I want to show you today that one of these programs is actually very useful. Close that. Is very useful for you to use with the Navajo language as well. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm on my page here, and we're going to go to lwt.sourceforge.net. Alright, and this is the name of the program. It's called Learning with Text, and it is, as you can read here, it's 100% free, it's open source, and it's in the public domain. So that just pretty much means free to use. Okay, so if you want, you can stay on this page and read a little bit more about the program. I'm going to show you a little bit more about it, but you always want to probably refer to here if you have any basic questions about the program. It shows you kind of an introduction. It gives you contact information. There are other blog posts about others who have and are reviewing this software and how they use it to learn their languages. You can see Japanese and German here. You can also see a list of features, and it also has down a little ways information about installing it. Now you can install this on your computer. But let's go there really quickly. It'll just jump down. You have about 10 to 12 different steps to install it on your own computer. But what I'm going to suggest, and go back here, this is the same page, just scroll down past these videos that you can watch as well. And you're going to go to this video by Benny the Irish Polyglot. So his review is actually really well done if you want to watch that after this. But we want to pay attention to him because he has his own website called Fluent in 3 Months, and I'm going to show you why we want to pay attention to that. So let's click on that. So like I said, you can install the program on your own computer, but what Benny has done is he's uploaded that program onto his website, and so anybody who wants to can start using that program, as soon as possible without any knowledge of setting things up. And this is really good because this is accessible from the internet from everywhere. So if you didn't want to keep on your computer, you can go wherever you are at school. You can work on it at work as long as you have an internet connection. You can always get to your stuff. Okay, so let's get into it. I'll show you more about what this is about. So to sign up, you would click on this and then register for a username and password. You'll need email confirmation. Just get back in there and log in, and then it'll bring you to this page. Now this is the last piece of text that I've kind of entered, and I'm going to show you that here. My language is Navajo here. Okay, you can see I've uploaded a couple different things here. And what this program is actually, it's to help you with reading. So you're learning while you're reading, and I'm going to show you how that's actually very, very helpful. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I've uploaded just recently to show you. Okay, so if you go and you add a text, the interface kind of looks like this. It'll show you the language. You can open up and write in the title and put whatever text that you want in here. Earlier today I was typing out some song lyrics to a Sharon Birch song that I really like. I think I've mentioned that before. So I just kind of right click, copy, paste it in here. Okay, that's how I get that. Okay, so it'll say save and open when you open it the first time. So we're going to open, it's going to split our screen into 4 different boxes. This kind of gives you information in like the menu bar, how to navigate around. And this bottom here is the same type of text that I typed in here in the Word file. So these are the lyrics. I kept off the English. I'm just kind of interested in the English now. But that would be good to keep on hand if you have a problem here in a little bit. Okay, so these are the lyrics, and these are how many words are in the lyrics. There was 21 prior, and you can see that these two are kind of highlighted the same name, because I kind of just went through this just a little while ago before going through this with you. So let's try one. Ashkim. Okay, so I click on the word, and you'll see that the screen kind of changes on the right side here. Now right here you got some boxes here, and you have the term all the way at the top, the one you clicked on, and you have a place to put a translation. You have a place to put tags, Romanize, we're not really concerned with that, and the sentence where that term exists. Okay, and so what we want to do with this, I'm going to just move this up for a second. We want to find the translation for this so we know what it's talking about in the sentence. So Ashkim, I know what it is, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you here. The bottom right window, which I can kind of drag up and down here, is a dictionary. And now we don't have an official dictionary in the Navajo language, that's online, but this is coming from lapahi.com. And he's done a very good job about putting some vocabulary in here, some words, and it's fairly searchable. If you look here, you can go from English to Navajo or Navajo to English, and he's got lists here that are helpful from time to time. So we're already in A, and we're looking for Ashki, so let's just scroll down here. A, go a little further. Okay, should be right around here. Ashki. There you go. So Ashki means boy. And we can type that in here. B-O-Y, boy. Okay. And what I can do with that, I'm actually pretty familiar with this word, so I'm going to keep it put it at a 5 level, which means I know it pretty well. So it'll test, there's a function on here later that'll test how well you know the vocabulary. And so this one won't come up as often. We can save that in a second, but I wanted to show you just how awesome this is, the way we've got it set up. So Lapahi has some audio files with some of his definitions. I can click on this. It's going to change my window here. So what I want to do is right-click on that little speaker and then open a new tab. And then you should be able to hear the audio in the background.
Ashki.
There you go. So Ashki. Right. So all that's set up. Everything's good to go here. I am going to go ahead and save that. And it's going to change this to green. Okay. So this is what you do with all these words. You can go down here. Let's click on another one. There's quite a few things in here that are actually numbers. I happen to know this one is 10. We could still look it up. Return the top. I can go down to numbers. These are in numerical order, so Nezna. Can open new tab again.
Nezna.
So Nezna. So know that for sure. And let's say for showing you, I'll just keep it out of 4 and then save it. Okay, so you can see how awesome this is going to be. And when you start putting these in, it'll keep track of what they mean throughout your text. Let me show you another text really quickly before we go. Let's show you this one. I actually transferred the text from the multimedia library I did a recent post on. And you can see that I've updated quite a bit in here. Actually, I know Chitty very well. And the same thing, all of these are showing the difficulty, and it's also saved it in my account so I can refer to it later and also take quizzes. Now, all of these terms can be transferred to my Anki deck, which are my flashcards, so I can review them anytime I want. In fact, I reviewed them earlier today when I was just sitting on the couch. So it's a very awesome program. It's something I'm looking very forward to using, and I'm looking forward to maybe doing a couple videos for setup. But until then,